below and above. They also make the pyramid when you see the male phallus attached to it. Now this is how beautiful our Creator is. He even gave us a light show so it could be easily explained. I mean, it's all right there, okay? Now the X right there also is the representation of resurrection all the time. Now Asad phallus is right in the middle of that because it is the black man who has been dismembered on this planet. He doesn't even have his own woman. Okay, I mean, she's running around doing every freaking thing she can do other than trying to resurrect her own man. So the whole Asar's resurrection has stability to it, and there's a whole lot of stuff going right on in this earth right now that you can look at and say, oh, wait a minute, there's something to that. Alright, just feel me on that, alright? Okay, up here, as you can plainly see, look, those are eyes. You see that? Now, I don't care what nobody says to me. You can see that those are eyes. And not only are they eyes, if you look really good, you can see they are eyes in the shape of a triangle formation. See that? Isn't that something? See, it is what it is. Now, if your ass want 1,000,000 bolts of light up your ass, okay? Just think for 1 second that I'm going to be the person walking around on this planet having a lot of trouble when I'm smart enough to tell you all that shit. And you think I'm going to be starving and going through the alley looking for scrap? No. No. No, that's not going to happen, see? What's going to happen is some kind of way I'm going to have to be recognized for what I am and get some of the money back that you motherfuckers have stolen from me. Or I'm going to have this thing right here. See those eyes right there? It's going to tear your ass up. It's real simple. Real simple. Because see, somebody needs to feed the people on this planet. And the criminals have stolen all the wealth. So that's who I'm talking to. All you broke ass people, just shut the fuck up. Don't even try to make up your minds about what is this food talking about. You don't need to, because I done already been dealing with these people so they know who I am. So don't worry about that. I got that. Don't even worry about it. But see, it is what it is, and I am that I am. And the people that I'm talking to knows that. Because I'm already on sprint ass. You're keeping it on the down low, but I already know. I already see. When you guys compete against each other, I know you need that revenue. That's the reason why you always double cross other people, because you want to build your avenue of your fortress, your citadels and shit strong, because you know you all is out ready to cut each other's throats. So I understand how important it is to keep getting at those chips. But the problem is, I got spiritual problems. For real, for your ass. And I could tell you up with them, and you know that already. You already know that. So it's real simple. It's going to keep dropping. And I could employ this shit too to start some fires for your ass. Okay? Alright, because you know for a fact, this shit right here is some ancient knowledge. You niggas hid the books, and you know I done figured it out. So I'll tell you how I figured it out. Because I brought my wife with me, and she tells me every damn thing. She's really smart. That's her right there. See the diamond ring that men give to you when they get married to you? That's the union of man and woman right there. They know that. But they keep it on the down low. They don't want you to know that shit. They had it from you because they stole all the books and they hid them all. But I get knowledge from the light. So the light tells me everything. That's why they hate me, because they know I'm the smartest man on this planet. Because none of them could be smarter than that sun. And they know that. And they can't process the sunlight like I can. And it fucks them up. It disturbs them. That's the reason why when I try to go in the garbage can, these motherfuckers want to call the police and act like I'm committing a crime. Because they know I'm here to expose the real criminals. See, that's the problem. But they don't understand. They don't have anything that could combat that. Nothing. So I guess that would make me the baddest motherfucker on this planet, huh? Oh, if you're still not convinced, then we'll get around to that later. But you really don't want to take my word for it. You do not. No, because see, just a small percent of that shit is bad. Just real bad. Even the littlest thought of it is bad. Because they work with water and fire. And we all know that you don't even want a drop of water on your freaking floor in that carpet. Not one drop. Not even a drop. So you know your ass don't want 1,000,000,000 gallons of Puget Sound all up your ass. We all know that. So it ain't no threat. It's just something that you need to think about as you move around our planet, thinking you're going to be fucking with us all the time. That's not going to happen. See, we need some freaking money because you done destroyed our asses deliberately, and I know that. But see, that's our mother. That's the reason why she don't burn our skin. That's the reason why she sent me here to let you guys know, oh, time out for the bullshit, because there will be more fires. They get worse and worse until you guys recognize that you're not going to keep hiding behind the 1% of motherfuckers stole everybody money and put us all into slavery. No, because you know what? If you dudes were smart enough to help them enslave us, you smart enough to help our asses become out of the condition of slavery that we in. Just by seeing what I showed you happened the other day at the garbage can and recognizing in your heart that that's not just my problem, that's your problem too. Anytime you live in a society that's got that much decadence, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. While we're at it, let me show you the contribution that I give to your planet. This light right here goes into the ground, gets information. This one probably was on the way down. They just met there, exchanged information right there. You see, they just stopped and started kicking it with each other. Look, that's what they did. That's how we roll. We are light-based technology. This shit y'all got is machinery. When you see those old stupid-ass spaceships that look outdated, and they be all dilapidated looking, and you just like, where did that one come from? Everything else is all technology and light flying around. The outdated, dilapidated ships that you be seeing is what these thieves chase out of the ground. They be trying to get away. And then they show you in their little cartoons how spaceships are trying to leave and a big net catch them in outer space, but in the cartoons they show you just a big net go over the whole spaceship and catch it. This shit really happened, but it's with this light. See that blue light? It's a bad dude. If it can send something somewhere, it can take something. See, remember the vortex dimension of mansions? Remember the spiral that had the gateway of infinite possibilities? But then we want to be on Earth where the only thing we do is Santa Claus at the end of the year. And what is it at the beginning? Valentine's Day? Stupid shit, huh? While we build stone structures everywhere and stop the trees from growing and constantly suffocate the Earth because we're too in dogma, too locked down to see, hey, maybe we should tear some of these buildings up that nobody is living in and feed some people. Or maybe these homeless structures should be homeless structures instead of being just homeless structures. What I mean is that it's not a home to anybody. And it's dead, taking up space. It's like shit. Why is it here? I mean, damn. Oh, I know why. Because, see, if it wasn't there, food could grow. And then people that doesn't have homes to live in could probably hang around in those trees and eat and sustain themselves. Of course, when you have a society that wants to come in and say that'll cause disease, but then at the same time they don't mind having more empty houses than they have homeless people. And this is sad when you have a lot of homeless people, because you have a lot of homeless people and then you have a homeless house for each one of those homeless people, and then more homeless houses, which means that you can house all the people that's homeless and still have empty houses left. Now this don't make no damn sense. This is what this sun right here is saying. It's saying, now listen, I grew all these trees on this planet so everybody can have food to eat, the lizards can live, the butterflies can live, everything can live. Then these white men come along on the planet and they create up their system, their economy, where they can make a profit off everything, and they started herding the people of the earth like their cattle and using their ignorance to make riches upon themselves. And at the same time, they have no consideration about the destruction that they're doing to the earth, because they have so much money that no one is stopping them, because everyone is so corrupt. So it's so corrupt that when you see me, the person who's victimized the most because they deliberately stop me from having a job, or don't want me walking around the earth, because they know I'm the most intelligent motherfucker on the planet. I'm the only person who can process sunlight energy. They know that, me and the black woman. But they ain't telling her that. They not telling her the reason we want you to wear that wig is because we know that wig is going to interrupt the sunlight from getting into your pineal gland. And plus, if you don't wear the wig, we want you wearing perms, so you put glue all over your fucking head. All that stuff is destroying the pituitary glands, the pineal gland, as well as the hypostyle gland, because you're not processing the sunlight the way you should, so you're not healing your body, and you're not getting information that tells you you shouldn't be eating meat. You're not getting information that tells you you should have a female gynecologist. Why are you going to a man gynecologist when you should have a woman gynecologist? That just makes common sense. And so all this stuff that's going on is because someone has deliberately created a system to make everyone stupid and make sure, to show you what I'm saying right now. You can see the clouds flying around out there, making as many clouds as they can to stop this sunlight from coming to the earth, to show you what I'm saying is true. So now you got these people who claim that they are God's chosen people and that they have the best interest of everyone on the planet. If you follow our lead, we'll have a very godly planet. And the only thing you hear come out of their mouth when they start talking about their God is that they have the right to something and they gonna take it by force if necessary. And those are the people you all that convince you that you should all build up organizations and groups with each other and kill God off this planet, which is the melanated man and woman that was here. Then all you guys came from that. So I hate to point that out. And I hate to sound like I'm just rubbing it in over your head more and more and more. But like I said, I came here with a job to do, and I'm going to do it. That's the reason we keep coming to the light. You need to stop worshiping Jesus, because Jesus ain't got half of the power that you got. Jesus ain't got no power. All the power is inside of you, because you get your power from that. The fire in the diamond is what they say. Ain't that what the Bears say when they want to sell you a wedding ring that's a stupid stone, and your man got to work for 5 years to pay for it because he proved his undying love for you by going to let that man make a fool out of him and sell him a stone for $25,000. Then y'all had another stupid ass idea to go and spend what, $50,000 for a wedding. And you want people spending money like that. You that privileged to spend money like that when I'm out here getting harassed for trying to dig in the damn garbage can. Now don't tell me that I'm wrong when I tell you that it'll feel real good to stick this sunlight up your ass, okay? Just don't. Don't even try to go there. Because I'm telling you the truth about the vomit in my stomach behind the atrocious deed that was done to not only the melanated people, but the Caucasian people too. But the problem is that you guys are the ones more than anyone that perpetuate it, along with the dumbass niggas in the Christian churches that hate my guts. I come around them and everything, and there's so much tension that I have to bounce because they want to love the white man to death. And how dare I criticize him for all the atrocious shit he's done on the planet? You know, off with his head is how I feel when I'm around them. Or either it's like maybe I'm just paranoid because I know that I'm attacking their God, and their God has told them to kill people that try to lead them astray, and not just kill them but steal their shit. And I don't have nothing but my truck, so I'd be really afraid that you might steal my truck, and so I leave real fast, because sometimes the police come and they might put chains on me and shit and put me in a dungeon. Or, I mean, that's just like the Romans used to do. They show up, they had swords and shit then with big ass shields, but now they have cars with guns and bulletproof vests, so nothing's really changed. And they do the same thing. Back then they would put big heavy chains on you, and now they just put handcuffs on you. It's no different. And police is the enforcers of the policies of the corporations. I don't care what no one says. If you took me and you put me in Walmart, and I was standing in Walmart with a suit on,